So how did you take that into casting? 'Cause I remember you casted the Korea Open
Mm.
qualifiers and the finals of that, since there wasn't an English stream available. Was that like your first time dabbling in Fortnite casting in general?
No, actually, the first time I dabbled in Fortnite casting was just casting the custom tests,
Hmm.
the test matches that they would host every once in a while, and they didn't do them for a long time. And then when pop-up cups came out, they started testing. They started doing a lot of customs, and I
Yeah.
thought that number one, it was a event that everybody wanted to watch because people wanted to
Hmm.
see how pro games would work with the lowered mat cap, the siphon, and all that.
Hmm.
Um, so yeah, that was my first foray into Fortnite casting, and then even before that, I mean, even after that, before the Korean Open, I worked in overtime gaming 2v2 type event with a bunch of pros in New York.
Okay.
Um, that was cool too. And then after that, I casted over the Korean Open qualifiers, not the finals, because finals did have Monster D Face and Z casting in Korea in
Oh,
English.
okay. Um, Fair enough. And then from that, how did you get into casting? Obviously, you casted at the Secret Skirmish, which was that the first time you worked with Epic?
Yeah, yeah, that
And
was the first time.
how do they go about finding you? Because obviously they have contacts with like Courage and Lupo from other Fortnite events, but this is your first time going to an actual Epic
Yeah.
event.
I tell people this all the time, but Epic is always watching. Epic is always listening. Epic is always looking for content creators, looking for all that. And I think there was a post by I think Poach around ESL Katowice where he was like, "Dude, anybody who's done a lot of hard work in the scene has actually led somewhere in terms of Epic like giving them an opportunity at least."
Hmm.
Um, I think he was referring to me and Speedy and coming from Reddit, and we
Yeah.
did Katowice together.
Yeah.
But yeah, at TwitchCon, I met Sundown. I met a few Epic people. Sundown, started following me on Twitter and stuff. I don't know how often he looked at stuff, but he told me he used to watch me a lot. He's always kept tabs on me. And then I
Hmm.
went full time in January, and that week that I went full time, I messaged the guys that I knew. I said, "Hey, um, I'm going full time now. I would love to do anything for you guys if you need any casting, observing, anything like that. If you guys need any help, I would love to be a part of it." Um,
Hmm.
and Sundown immediately was like, "Yeah, dude, I'll put your name in the hat or whatever." And a week later, I got contacted and set up Secret Skirmish.